Hello, Nerdables. You all have tuned in to this new segment, whether Facebook or YouTube, that is going to be called Jaina Solo Says. That is what this weekly segment will be called, and I will be Jaina for all intents and purposes. Porpoises? Something like that. Um, every week I'm going to talk about something nerdy, and this week it is about The Hobbit, which is coming out today. Very exciting. Peter Jackson is taking the helm once more to do another delve into Middle-earth, and it's going to be awesome. So everyone should go see it. Some people are talking about the movies, though, because for those who don't know, originally The Hobbit, which is one book, was going to be turned into 2 movies. However, now it's gotten enough funding, and Peter Jackson's made the executive decision that it needs to be 3 movies. I agree. He agrees. That should end the conversation, but people are wondering and worried. Hey, can you really take one book, The Hobbit, when you had 3 Lord of the Rings books for 3 Lord of the Rings movies, and put that one book into 3 Lord of the Rings, length movies of enough stuff that we'll like to see all 3? I think, and Peter Jackson says yes, what some people may not know is that he's not just using the Hobbit book itself, although that will be the majority of what's in the 3 movies. He's also using some appendix that's in the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings and some surrounding, there's like battles and other characters that he's going to incorporate and really flesh out some other characters that aren't referenced enough, he feels, in The Hobbit, like that are important characters but they don't delve enough into their whatevers, to give a more rich, comprehensive experience in all 3 movies, and there's going to be plenty of action, so no worries on that account. So I'm like, that's great, let Peter Jackson do it. He's Peter Jackson, guys, like, duh, let him do his thing. So that's what's going to be happening. Entertainment Weekly did a great article about it, so here it is. Whoops. Return of the Ring, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. This guy on the front is one of the new actors that will be joining. I did not recognize this guy at first, but you probably do know him. If you've ever watched the BBC show Robin Hood, which was also great, he played the guy of Gisborne, and now he will be playing, his name is Richard Armitage, by the way. Now he'll be playing Thorin Oakenshield, the head, very proud dwarf of the 13 companions that go to save their dwarf kingdom from Smaug and other people and things. That is the whole reason for The Hobbit. The ring is mentioned in The Hobbit, but it's not the main thing, guys, so don't focus on that. It's more about everything else that happens. But Gollum will be making a reappearance, played by Andy again. Yay! Gandalf will be making a reappearance. In the second movie, they say Legolas will be making an appearance because his father, the king, is mentioned in a big meeting, and they're like, it would make sense his son would be there. So you'll be seeing him in the second movie. But in the first one, it's mostly going to be our new guy, Martin Freeman, who's playing the Hobbit, another BBCer of note, who is on the BBC Sherlock show, amazing. He's nominated for his play of Watson, but didn't win, but he should, because he's awesome. And he was also the Jim character in the British Office series, if you guys know him through that. So some new faces, some old faces, awesomeness all around. So that's coming out today. Go watch it. Go see it. Anything else cool? Oh, funny thing about Richard Armitage is like he's 6'2", and he's playing dwarf, which I think is hilarious. And he says he doesn't know how they got dwarf from that, but glad they did is all I have to say. Other than that, that's our first segment about The Hobbit. So of course you guys can comment if you have any thoughts or whatever you think about the movies. And yeah, thank you for tuning in to Jaina Solo Says. We'll see you guys all next week.